Good morning. Today we are discussing about the quantum mechanical description of the scattering. When the plane wave is incident on a scattering potential denoted by Vr, then it is scattered spherically around the scattering center as shown in this figure. Here you can see this is the incident wave, that is the plane wave, and represented by exponential iota kz, and this is the scatterer having the scattering potential Vr. When this plane wave incident on this scatterer, the scattered wave is scattered spherically around the scattering center. This is the scattering center and this is the spherical cross section in which the detector is also lies. The time independent Schrodinger equation can be written as minus h cross square upon 2 mu del square plus Vr psi equals to E psi. Here mu is the mass of the particle and E is the total energy of the particle. Now the total wave function, that is the solution of equation 1, will consist of incident plane wave and scattered spherical wave, means psi equals to psi incident plus psi scattered, or we can write exponential iota kz plus f theta phi exponential iota kr upon r. Here f theta phi is independent of r and known as scattering amplitude. The intensity of scattered spherical wave decreases with r, that is the distance from the scattering center. This is r. In equation 2, the normalization factor is not included, since in scattering problem we are interested in relative probability that out of total incident particles, how many will be scattered in any particular direction. Now, next topic is the relation between scattering cross section and scattering amplitude. Magnitude of the incident flux density along z axis is given by V psi incident square equals to V exponential iota k z square, and the scattered flux density is given by V psi scattered square equals to V f theta phi exponential iota kr upon r square. Now this is equation 3 and this is equation 4. Now number of scattered particles crossing the area dA per second is given by V f theta phi exponential iota kr upon r square dA. This is equation number 5. Since the solid angle subtended by detector at the scattering center is also given by d omega equals to dA upon r square, this is equation number 6. From equation 5, the number of particles crossing the area dA per second is given by V f theta phi exponential iota kr d omega. This is represented by equation number 7. but you know the differential cross section is defined as sigma theta phi d omega equals to number of particles scattered into d omega solid angle per second divided by number of particles incident per unit area per second. This means V sigma theta phi d omega equals to V f theta phi exponential iota k r square d omega upon V exponential iota kz square, or this equals to f theta phi exponential iota k r square upon exponential iota k r square. This is r. This equals to f theta phi square, or we can say sigma theta phi. This equals to f theta phi square. This is the relation between scattering cross section and scattering amplitude. Thank you.